Welcome to your local real estate market update. Now, we're going to be covering everything that's going on here locally, here in your backyard in the high desert. Now, as you know, my name's Angelica Bonilla with the Bonilla Group and Excellence Real Estate here in the HD. Now, we're going to be going over what's happening locally in Victorville, Hesperia, Oak Hills, Apple Valley, Hallandale, and Barstow. So we're going to go into what we're seeing, all of the things the phone calls that we're getting from you guys, okay? And that's where we're going to be going into our local MLS also to see what's really happening and what we're seeing, okay? So are we in a seller's market or are we in a buyer's market? I know that right now, if you're selling your home, you're probably thinking that we're in a seller's market, right? But no, the numbers are showing that we're still in a seller's market. But a lot of the YouTube market updates are saying that we might turn into a buyer's market going into the summer, and then we're still going to go back into a seller's market. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're a home seller here in the high desert, you're seeing that your home is taking longer to sell. Okay, yes, we're seeing homes be on the market for more than 60 days. Even though the days on the market are 29 days, we're actually seeing some home sellers sit on the market for about 60 days, okay? And I'm here to tell you something. I want to be honest with you that you're probably overpriced. That's probably why your home is not selling. And sometimes it can make a difference from $5,000, $10,000. I understand you don't want to lower your house that much, but if you really sit down and you really see what's selling in your neighborhood, and then you compare the homes that have sold to your home, what's comparable, what are you going to be looking at, okay? You're going to be looking at the condition of the property, the price that the property sold for, okay? You're not going to be looking for homes that are active, meaning that they're listed right next to you, because those are your competition. So that's why I always say, don't look at your competition, look at the homes that actually have sold. So you really should be getting a report from your agent, hopefully, and where they're telling you every week what's going on. Okay, what are the buyers' feedbacks? If you have no showings at all, I'm sorry to tell you, your house is overpriced. Now, if you're getting showings, okay, and you still don't have an offer, that means that your price, your condition of your home doesn't match the price of the home. And now, if you price your home correctly, of course, you're going to see some multiple offers. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because we're seeing that interest rates are at 7%. Yes, 7% or close to 7%. And they're saying they're not going to come down anytime soon. So what we're seeing from buyers that are coming to us and asking us, trying to get pre-approved, all these buyers are coming from down the hill out of LA, Long Beach, a lot of people from Long Beach, okay, Compton, a lot of people from those areas are moving here to the high desert because they're all looking for affordable living, affordable housing. Now, what I'm hearing from some of these people are they're not willing to negotiate on the price if the condition is not right. Now, let's talk a little bit about that. We have a lot of these buyers that are paying 7% interest rate, and now they're paying a higher price for the property. And now they still need to go in and fix either carpet, flooring, paint. So that's really going to stop them from writing an offer to your property. Now, what they're wanting to see is they want to come in, okay, because they still have to commute far away for their job. So a lot of them are telling me, don't want to see any houses that need a lot of work because I still have to commute. I don't want to worry about having to fix or carpet or paint or any of that. Okay, they're looking for homes that have laminate flooring, have some kind of granite countertop or some quartz countertops. Kitchen, they prefer white or a dark color, but they have to kind of match, okay? Some backsplash. So people are looking into all of those things when they're seeing if they're really going to write an offer for your home. Now, they're also looking for stainless steel appliances. So if you have to maybe buy a new stove or switch out a couple of appliances, consider buying stainless steel appliances because that's what they're looking for as well. Also, comments that I'm getting from some of the buyers are that some of the yards out here are a little dirty. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is just the feedback that I'm getting. So I want to send it out to you guys so you guys are better prepared when you're getting your home ready to put on the market. Okay, that the yards are a little dirty, so they need to be a little cleaned, and that the homes are too dark. Because a lot of the properties out here in the high desert, it's something very simple, just to go buy some light bulbs, change out the light bulbs, make the light bulbs look a little bit more clear, whiter, brighter, so the house looks more brighter, clearer, and nicer. Okay, not so dark. Okay, keep that in mind. Just a little bit of tips that I want to give these home sellers out here in the high desert, just so that you're better informed when you are pricing your home. I'm sorry, right now that's the top thing that buyers are asking for, like when they see a property, because they could only probably qualify for a certain amount. So that's where they're trying to be, and they're trying to be at a home that they don't have to fix. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I'm seeing.
Home sellers, if you're not doing these little upgrades to your property when you're getting it ready to sell, these home buyers that are buying homes that need upgrades or need items to be fixed, they are actually writing offers for $20,000 less, or even throwing a lowball offer at the seller. So just consider maybe doing a couple of upgrades.
Stuff that I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the commission. Okay, a lot of people are a little bit confused still about how the commissions are going to work. When you meet with your listing agent, the listing agent's going to charge their fees, whatever those fees are going to be. They're going to negotiate their fees with you. They are going to ask you, are you willing to give a buyer's commission? If you're not, we could still ask that, okay? But what you really need to keep in mind and see is that when you receive an offer for your property, that agent and the buyer will send you a document that's going to show if they are asking for the agent's commission. Now you can go ahead and agree to that commission, or you can go ahead and counter that commission with your listing agent. Counter it, meaning, oh no, okay, they're asking maybe for a certain percentage. You don't agree to that percentage. You want to give a lower percentage, you can do that as well. Okay, so everything's up for negotiation still. The buyer needs to negotiate their commission, and the listing agent has already negotiated their commission with when they put your home on the market. Okay, so I think a lot of home sellers, because I got a phone call from one of you guys, one of my YouTubers, and they were telling me that they were calling me because they had a home for sale and that they were giving a 3% commission, which is great. Okay, please, this is not a standard. I'm just telling you what they told me. Okay, commissions are negotiable. So they were giving a 3% commission, but I was just wondering why their agent wasn't the one to call the local realtors out here in the high desert to see if we have a buyer, to see what we can negotiate. Okay, and like I explained to them, first, we shouldn't really be having that conversation, because if you already have a buyer agent, you should really be working with that agent, or hire an agent that's going to be able to help you the correct way. They should be the ones making those phone calls for you. Okay, and so it's a little bit something that you guys really need to consider, that the buyer is still going to be asking for a commission. As a seller, you have a right to negotiate that commission or not give a commission at all. Okay, so you're going to have to decide that, and every offer is going to be different, because that's when you're going to have to negotiate the terms of the contract. Okay, so every agent's going to ask for a different commission based on their services that they're providing for their client. Now, let me tell you what I'm seeing with the offers that we have received. Some of these agents are asking for their commission. They're asking for office fees to be paid from the seller as well. Okay, so just so that you can get a better feel on what's going on, because there are still a lot of buyers agents getting paid from the sellers. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So, and they're still paying commission and they're paying for closing costs. And some of the homes, not all of the homes are agreeing to do that. I'm just telling you what we are seeing, okay, and the calls that we're getting from viewers that are concerned and don't really understand how it works. Everything's negotiable. Just keep that in mind. Let's talk about the interest rates. Like I mentioned already, they did cut the interest rates, but they didn't go down. They actually went higher. So now we're looking at a 7% interest rate. Yes, that's going to slow down the real estate market a little bit. But of course, like always, we're still getting phone calls from buyers that are interested in buying and moving up to the high desert. So just wanted to give you that quick information there. Now, home sellers, if your home is sitting on the market for more than 60 days, you might want to consider maybe a price cut, because what we're seeing right now is the longer the home is on the market, buyers are sending very low ball offers. Of course, it's going to be up to you to decide what offer you're going to accept, but I just want to keep you informed that we are seeing low ball offers, meaning that they're sending under list price offers to properties that are listed for more than 60 days. So I understand that you want to see what's happening in the market. Some home sellers are like, oh, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't matter. And some home sellers are just not getting the right information from the people that they're working with, which is their agent. Try to get information every week so that way you know what's happening with your home specifically. Because if you need to do just a couple of updates or upgrades or change a couple of things, and then you could see offers come in, that's going to be something that you're going to want to work through every week with your agent. All right, guys. So let's keep in mind when you're pricing your home, you want to look at homes that have sold. You want to look at the condition of your property, the location of your property, and the marketing that your agent is providing you to sell your home. You really need to pick the right agent right now, because if that agent is not really on social media, is not really marketing your property might get missed, okay? Because there's a lot of buyers out there, and the buyers are picking up the homes that they really like. If a nice, really well-priced home, good condition comes on the market, they are still seeing those multiple offers, okay? So just keep that in mind. Keep those things in consideration when you're pricing your home. So if you're a home buyer and you're thinking about buying a home here in the high desert, you might want to consider buying a new construction home. Why, you're going to ask me? Because no, just playing. No, I'm just playing. Just for the simple fact that if you're a home buyer and you're really wanting just a lower interest rates, some of the home builders here in the high desert are giving a really good interest rates, and they're actually helping with down payment as well. So if you are a home buyer, you're still thinking that you want to buy, but you don't want that higher interest rate, you're looking for maybe a lower interest rate, try to look into the new home constructions here. We have a lot of communities, and we have actually Silverwood and Hesperia. I'm going to do another update. I'm going to put a card here just so that if you can see that community and all the updates. But the new updates are coming next week, okay? I'm going to go do a deep dive into Silverwood here in Hesperia, California. They're going to be building almost 500 brand new homes, and I'm going to give you all the updates about that, okay? So yeah, consider maybe purchasing a new home if you want a lower interest rate. Now remember that if you're wanting to work with your own agent, let your agent check you into the new homes. Okay, you have to show up with your agent. Let your agent sign you up with the home builder, just so that they know that you are working with a real estate agent. That's how it works when you want to buy a new home construction. All right, guys, so let's get into the numbers. Okay, so we are seeing days on market to be around 29 days. But we are really seeing a lot of the homes stay on the market for more than 60 days. Okay, but the average days on market is 29 days for all the high desert. So let's talk about the active under contract. That means that a property has received an offer. So we've had about 80 properties that have gone active under contract. So 80 properties that have received an offer. Now we have how many active listings? That I was pretty shocked to see that. Okay, we have 414 active listings, and that number keeps growing because I was checking today, and there's a lot of brand new listings that are coming into the market and are in the coming soon as well. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of brand new inventory here in the high desert. Now we're seeing about 281 closing. So 281 homes closed escrow, and sellers got their money and are starting their new little chapter in their lives. Okay, so let's talk about expired listings. So what are expired listings? So let me just tell you that we had 118 expired listings. That was last week. Now this week on January 1st, we actually had 260 expired listings, meaning that these are 260 people that were trying to sell their home and they did not receive any offers on their property. Now, I actually call some of these home sellers and talk to them just to ask them what happened, what's going on, do you still need help? And the feedback that I'm getting is that a lot of the agents really didn't give them an update on what they should be doing, or should they change the price, or what recommendations they can do to the property to actually get their home sold. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of expired listings right now. That's just homes that they went on the market for sale and they just never sold. Okay, so I hope that this information, actually, this I almost forgot this, being almost no for sale by owners. Okay, a lot of people are actually hiring agents to sell their home. So that's another thing that I've noticed here in the high desert. All right, guys. So let's really get into your local real estate market update. Let's get into the numbers. We're going to be covering the monthly supply, your days on market, and what is your medium home sales price by area. Okay, so let's get into Victorville, California. All right, guys. So for Victorville, the monthly supply is 2.53. Your days on market, it's 25 days, and your medium sold price in Victorville is 457.5. Now in Hesperia, your monthly supply, you're at 2.8 monthly supply. Your days on market is about 22 days, and your medium home sales price is 469,000. Okay. Apple Valley, you're looking at a 3.37 monthly supply, and you're looking about 37 days on market, and your price point, or your medium home sales price, is 415,000. Now for Oak Hills, you're looking at a monthly supply of 5.36. So that's your monthly supply. And your days on market is roughly about 71 days on market. And your medium home sales price is 550,000. Now you guys are Oak Hills is always going to have a higher days on market and higher supply and a higher medium home sales price, because Oak Hills is always has properties that are listed for more than 600 into the 800,000s. Okay, so it's just a higher price point for Oak Hills. Now in Helendale, your monthly supply is 4.86. Your days on market is 36, and your medium home sales price is 402 Okay, now in Barstow, you're looking at a monthly supply of 3.86, 18 days on the market, and your medium home sales price is $280,000. Adelanto, you're looking at a monthly supply of 3.1, and your days on market is 25 days on market. Your medium home sales price is $405,000. Okay, so those are your numbers broken into cities, and that way you're better informed when it's time to sell your home or it's time to buy a home. You kind of know what the price ranges are going to be for all of the cities. So I hope that these numbers really help you make a better. All right, guys. So I hope that all of this information has been something that's going to help you make a better decision when it comes to listing your home here in the high desert. I know there's a lot of things to consider and factors to go over, but I'm hoping that with me giving you this local market update, you're able to make a better decision when it comes to listing your home or buying a home here in the high desert. All right, guys, Angelica Bonilla here. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, we really appreciate you and welcome to the new year. Happy New Year's, guys. Bye.